Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now.
Well, a quick look at this lineup, and Pavel Nedved jumps higher than the rest.
He'll be involved in more or less everything they try to do going forward.
Yeah, he has all the ingredients.
He's having a shot!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there. Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Punched away.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Cannavaro cuts it out.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Rummenigge!
Japan definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Pull it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes.
Shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Bergomi.
Nicked it back promptly.
Best going face-to-face with his great rival. It's a throw-in. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Nicely weighted ball.
Now it's Hazard.
Best.
Chance for a shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Cross in.
And again! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Nedved. Best wants to run onto this.
And it's hoisted clear.
Nice looking ball. It's a pretty loose pass. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Thuram. Searching pass he's played there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, that's well spotted. Best. And here's Nedved. He's being urged. It's Ibrahimovic! Deftly away. Gabriel. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Best, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Nedved. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pressure coming in from all directions. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Best. And it's made its way to him. That'll be a corner. That's not going far. Oh, he's been caught napping. Japan are looking to go forward now. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And it's Yaya Toure. Hazard. He's found a way through. That's a lovely, neat pass. Time and again they are repelled.
There will be
The final seconds now. Now it's Ibrahimovic. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Ibrahimovic might just make this. And for the first half, that is that. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Manchester United just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
Immediately.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Manchester United can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. And here is the first touch of the second half. Manchester United leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Lam is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Corner number 2 then. Chance, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now a sudden chance to counter. And now the breakaway. Kaká running with intent. Rummenigge spread it left. The ball goes in. A header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Vieira. Best will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Corner number 3 coming up. And that should get the job done. Now that looks a decent ball. Delivers the ball. That's a good... Goes for a shot! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Tries to... shapes to shoot! In he goes again!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Now it's Yaya Toure. And it's Azar. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is good alertness.
Pretty robust defending.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cross to the back. Impressive jump. Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Substitution for Manchester United.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 18, George Best. Number 22, Hazard.
Great vision.
Number 42,
And he's picked it up out wide.
Toure.
In towards the back stick.
Number 10,
Thuram tries to clear.
Number 20, Bale.
Eto.
Number 7,
Now he's got space
Ribery.
here.
Number
No, that was
16,
never going to make it.
Rodri. Substitutions taking place.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Now it's Rodri. He has found the way through. Vieira. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Schneider, there he goes, motoring forward. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And this is Hullet. Oh, what has happened here? He leaps for it! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have...
He's gone for goal! Great football, shot and save.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's a sharp little ball here. Can he get on the end of this? And he's cut it out. Vieira. Hullet, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher.
Will be 3 minutes added time.
Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nedved, he's picked his way through. Oh, such a clever touch. And that is as far as it goes. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win.
Hello,
Your
everybody,
reflections
and
then,
this
Jim?
is a quick
Well, the
reminder
look
from
on the...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
And we're underway.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Ibrahimovic! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Japan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
And now the breakaway. Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bergomi. Lam. Looking for options for movement. There's the shot! And that's a good finish. Two, and we've barely begun here. Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Manchester United have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. Vieira did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Thuram with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Quarter of an hour played. And this is Ibrahimovic. And now they can clear their lines. Japan have reclaimed it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nedved showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Hullet, looking here to chip it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Hullet. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's Ibrahimovic! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Nedved. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Yaya Toure gets it away. Forwards and with intent. Vieira with the clearance. Hullet will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neatly clipped into space. And this is Ronaldo. Drives it in. And he's taking no chances there. Almost half an hour in now. Could move up a gear here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Driven forward. Ronaldo chasing after it. Nedved cuts a frustrated figure right. Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! A finish right from the top draw. How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
A case now of complete control.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Nesta gets over and intercepts. Sends it crossfield. Now it's Messi. That's very neat. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nesta has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just eases him off the ball. Ibrahimovic.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Messi, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram spots it and intercepts. Well, that pass isn't the best. And the referee has signalled for half-time.
But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Manchester United, clearly the superior force halfway through this contest. They lead 3-0. Back on the way then. Bullet. Nicely weighted ball. That's been slipped through. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So we're ready to go. And that's one back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this?
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Now he's off and running. No, that's been intercepted. He won't be happy with that one. Played out towards the right wing. Vieira.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Yaya Toure. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a throw.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 20, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 19, Messi.
Brilliantly cut
Coming
out.
on the field, number 10.
Mighty looking ball, that.
Number 6, Yamal.
And he was quick to react. Manchester. Oh, he's been caught napping. Thuram. Schneider threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. That could spell trouble. Shot, surely! It's a goal! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that.
It's Ibrahimovic! And he gets rid in a hurry. Japan are looking to go forward now. That ball looks a good one. Plenty to aim at here. Shot could be real chance! And that's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And it's with the keeper. Bergomi. And that's going up front in a hurry. That's really well cleared. And that has left him in a heap. Into the last quarter of an hour. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking for the run. That is lovely. And this is Hullet. Oh, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area.
Number 15, Nedved. Number 42, Toure. Coming on the field.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Bale. Number 22, Hazard. Number 16,
Incoming delivery. And a
substitution in
header!
progress.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Nesta. Can he get it through? Another chance from a corner. Corner number 2 then. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
In with the challenge. Now that's well seen too.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Tar calmly anticipates.
Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, that's well spotted. Vieira.
4
That has
added
not
minutes
gone well.
has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Stood up well to him there. Nedved. Turan. That's Vieira.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. And that's it.
What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on,
I'd
a
like to
draw
draw
was
your attention
always
to the
likely to be
screen
on the
right
cards.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
So we're up and running.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Yeah, Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
The most accurate pass. Aimed beyond. Chance for a shot! And he's there to belt it away. Ibrahimovic might just make this. Pass somewhat off target.
Oh, that's a key interception. That's been drilled forward.
And he's straight offside. Knocks it into space. Gently done. Thuram cuts it out. And it's Ribéry. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And that is expertly dealt with. Cleared without hesitation. Now it's Nedved.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tar. Played down the flank. And that could set him on his way.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Could be danger. Ribéry! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Oh, such a clever touch.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Can he get onto this? So we're still where we started right now. Kaká. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Keeper's got good distance on that, and he was quick to react. Well, there's the clearance. Yaya Touré, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Pullet did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Eto'o. Probing pass. Now it's Kaká. Kaká was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, important interception. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Aim forwards.
Manchester United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, this looks sharp.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Thuram is there to clear. Thuram wins the duel this time. And it's Nedved. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think we need the stats to be on the screen to tell us about the pass completion rate, which has been obviously a letdown in this first half. All too often we've seen players left frustrated because of poor decision-making and just a general sloppiness. So I'm sure the boss will be getting stuck into his players to improve and improve quickly.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. Back underway then.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping.
And Hullet! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's a good ball. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Great Kaká!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And this is Ibrahimovic. And it's Ibrahimovic! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
I think there were a few doubts for a split second, Peter, as to whether he was offside. I think he really got away with one there.
Well read, nice interception. We've got a throw in. And he's managed to gift it back. Tries to pass it through. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, strongly challenged there. Lahm. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. And that has left him in a heap. Van der Sar.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. That's a nicely shaped ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution for Manchester United.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Substitution.
Tries one from range! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bale is offering a wry smile there.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Deftly away. Well, no goals, but certainly no shortage of action.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have...
Can he finish? And it's in! The first significant strike. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Manchester United
Can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Now it's Bale. Into the last quarter of an hour. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And no, that was never going to make it. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Out towards the flank. And it's Lam. Vieira.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Schneider. Schneider, he's got away. That is lovely. Pelé. Eto'o receives it in a good position here.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That's very disappointing, it has to be said. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Schneider goes short. Schneider goes for the shot!
Coming on the field.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Number 22, Hazard. Number 18, George Best. Substitution in progress.
Bale, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Oh, played through for the wide man. And he's managed to get free. Driven in.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Schmeichel deals with that, nice and simple. Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Pelé. And we're done. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Unlucky lads.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
The type of...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
And we're underway.
The instantly recognisable golden locks of Pavel Nedved, Jim. A gem of a player, isn't he? So fiercely competitive and tenacious.
Yeah, probably the purest striker of a football I think I've ever seen. No one can hit it like him.
Yeah, he has that visible will to win and a supreme technique. It's a pretty compelling package.
It really is. He has got the lot. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And it's been hooked away.
Lahm. Messi has it out wide and in space.
And it's claimed by the keeper.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Mbappe. Hullet. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Messi. Over to the right flank. Nedved has it in a wide position.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Messi, he's found some space. Nicely shaped ball. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, shooting chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Now, can they get him away? And now a sudden chance to counter. And they're back on the ball again. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ibrahimovic! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This is their second corner of the game. So we're still where we started right now. And now they can spring out of defence. He's found a way through. Played into space. That's an excellent interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's being shifted off it. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Ibrahimovic chasing after it. And there's green grass ahead of him. Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Toure is there to clear. 15 minutes till half-time. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, there's the clearance. Can he get on the end of this? Messi wants to run onto this. Bergomi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bergomi threads one in.
He'll be disappointed with that.
Thuram gets across to intercept that. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And back to the keeper they go. A goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Yaya Toure. Pull it. And now the breakaway. That's a nicely shaped ball. Now it's Mbappe. Could be danger here. Shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Thuram gathers from the goal kick. Yaya Toure, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Now it's Messi. Knocks it into space. Caught offside that time. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So between them, no goals at all so far.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Kaká spots it and intercepts. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, that's well spotted.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi.
Nedved delivers the ball. Tar clears it away. Oh, such a clever touch.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Lahm cuts out the pass. Maldini. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Vieira getting this one clear. Moved on forwards. He's picked his way through. And Yaya Toure! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Nicely weighted ball. And he's picked it up out wide.
And he was alert to it.
Vieira. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Ibrahimovic is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United have their third corner.
Ibrahimovic. Number 9, Messi. Number 21.
That has been knocked clear.
Number 11.
Manchester
Nedved.
United are looking to
Number
go forward
42,
now.
Toure. Coming on the field.
Looking for
Number
the run.
20,
He has
Gullit.
found the way through.
Number
Crossed into the
17,
middle.
Bale. Number 18, George Best. Number 22.
A deeply frustrating
Hazard.
game so far.
Number
Certainly in terms of the
16,
scoreline, it
Rodri.
remains 0-0.
Substitution.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bale.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
That's a sharp pass. Cannavaro tries from a long way out. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Schneider charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Hazard. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now it's Hullet. Bale providing an outlet on that flank. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. He's having a hit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Rodri actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So their fourth quarter of the game. Goes for the header! And that's in! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Yeah, a diving header is always a pleasurable sight, and that was just about perfect.
So the first goal of the game.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off? This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh, can he get onto this? Best! What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Well, the opening goal did come from a corner. Now then. Thuram. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way.
Added time.
Tries to play it through. Great vision. He's being urged to shoot. Ball comes in. Oh, good spread.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He is through here. Rummenigge.
That's good play from him.
And this is... And a chance! It's a goal! We thought they were done, but never say never. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in it, won it.
So that's it. It is all over. A good watch, more than a good watch, actually. Certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Rodri taking in the accolades,
So
having
there
been
it is,
named man of the
everyone.
match,
It's finished
and
all
deservedly
square.
so.